Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
Imagine a world where the flashing lights have finally dimmed and the deafening cheers of the crowd have faded into a gentle whisper. We often see our favorite stars under the harsh glare of public scrutiny, moving through scripted sequences and carefully curated appearances. Yet every so often, the universe grants us a glimpse into something far more precious, a moment of absolute unvarnished sincerity. Today on Update X24H, we are exploring a narrative that has sent ripples of warmth through the global community, a story that reminds us why we fell in love with these remarkable individuals in the first place. It involves a quiet evening, a thoughtful gesture, and a reaction so visceral it could never have been rehearsed. We are talking about the night Liu Yuning chose to share a token of his esteem with the radiant Zhao Lusi. And this was not a grand performance for the cameras. Indeed, the cameras had mostly been tucked away. This was about the quiet gravity of a genuine connection. Stay with us as we deconstruct the emotional layers of this encounter, for what happened when the room fell silent will surely change the way you perceive the bond between these two extraordinary talents. The setting was a private gathering, the kind of intimate dinner that follows an exhausting cycle of professional commitments. Everyone was in a state of relaxation, that lovely period of decompression where the need to perform simply evaporates. Zhao Lusi was her usual charming self, her laughter ringing out clearly as she chatted with colleagues, completely unaware that the atmosphere was about to undergo a profound shift. There's something quite marvelous about seeing a person so comfortable in their own skin, laughing without restraint, and enjoying the simple pleasure of good company. Liu Yuning, meanwhile, maintained a calm and almost contemplative presence. While some might have mistaken his quietude for fatigue, it was actually the stillness of a person preparing a thoughtful surprise. He has always been known for his composed demeanor, but on this night, there was a specific softness to his movements. As the evening began to wind down and the room started to thin, he briefly stepped away. His absence was so discreet that hardly anyone noticed, yet it was the silent prelude to a moment that would soon go viral for all the right reasons. When he returned, he wasn't seeking the spotlight. He was carrying a bouquet of flowers, chosen with what appeared to be great care. These weren't the loud, extravagant arrangements one might see at a press conference. Rather, they were delicate, featuring soft hues that whispered of genuine respect and professional admiration. He approached her without fanfare. He didn't call her name or wait for an audience to gather. He simply walked into her orbit as she was mid-conversation. The moment she turned and realized the flowers were intended for her, the air in the room seemed to vibrate with a sudden, sharp energy. Her reaction was instantaneous, a raw, hysterical scream of pure, unadulterated joy. It was the kind of sound that bursts forth when the heart reacts faster than the mind can process. She covered her face with her hands, her body shaking with a mixture of laughter and shock. It was a beautiful and a chaotic explosion of emotion that left everyone in the room momentarily stunned. In that split second, the polished image of a superstar vanished, replaced by a young woman overwhelmed by a simple act of kindness. This scream was not dramatic for the sake of drama. It was an honest reflection of a soul being deeply touched. It cut through the professional veneer of the evening like a flash of lightning, reminding everyone present that despite their fame, these are individuals with profound feelings and a great capacity for wonder. Liu Yuning stood there, momentarily frozen by the sheer intensity of her response. A soft, shy smile played on his lips, and he didn't rush her. This pause was perhaps the most telling part of the exchange. He gave her the space to breathe and to feel the weight of the moment, showing a level of emotional intelligence that is truly rare. When he finally extended the bouquet, it was done with such quiet dignity. No words were necessary. The flowers served as a bridge between two people who have shared many professional milestones and have clearly developed a deep mutual respect. As she accepted them, her hands were still trembling slightly, and her thanks were whispered through a veil of lingering excitement. The room, which had been fading into the quiet of the night, suddenly felt alive with a renewed sense of warmth. Those who witnessed it weren't just seeing a gift being given, they were seeing the beauty of being seen and appreciated. Beyond the immediate shock, there is a deeper layer to explore here: the symbolism of the flowers themselves. In many cultures, such a gesture represents the blossoming of a new chapter or the solidifying of a trusted alliance. Perhaps this moment signifies a new creative synergy between them, a promise of future collaborations that will be built on this foundation of genuine affection. It also speaks to the importance of celebrating one another's successes in an industry that can often feel competitive. By choosing a moment of privacy to honor her, Liu Yuning ensured that the memory belonged to them and the people they trust, rather than being a tool for public relations. This event also provides a fascinating look at the psychological impact of surprises. When we are surprised in such a positive way, our brains release a surge of chemicals that enhance our sense of well-being and strengthen our social bonds. For the fans watching from afar, and this wasn't just about celebrity news, it was a source of inspiration. It encouraged many to consider how they might bring a little more light into the lives of those around them through simple, unexpected acts. The way Zhao Lusi clung to those flowers for the rest of the evening, glancing at them with a reflective smile, showed just how much the gesture meant to her. She looked at them not as a decorative object, but as a tangible piece of a lovely memory. Even as she prepared to leave, she carried them protectively, as if she were shielding a delicate flame. This level of appreciation is what makes her so relatable to millions. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and in doing so, she allows her audience to feel every high and low right along with her. When this encounter has also sparked a broader conversation about the nature of friendship in the modern age. It reminds us that even in the busiest of lives, there's always time to pause and acknowledge the people who make our journey a little brighter. As we look toward the future, one can't help but feel optimistic about what lies ahead for these two. Their ability to maintain such a grounded and sincere connection amidst the whirlwind of their careers is a testament to their character. This evening wasn't just a highlight for a news cycle. It was a masterclass in how to treat others with grace and thoughtfulness. It has left an indelible mark on the hearts of many, proving that the most resonant stories aren't always the loudest ones. Sometimes the most powerful message is delivered in the quietest moment, through the simple beauty of a bouquet of flowers and a scream of joy that echoes long after the night has ended. It is these fragments of reality that we cherish most, the ones that remind us that behind every screen and every headline, there is a human story waiting to be told with kindness and sincerity. There's something profoundly moving about witnessing two people find such joy in a simple, quiet exchange. And we are so grateful to have been able to share this beautiful narrative with you today. It serves as a gentle reminder that even in a world that often feels hurried and transactional, the power of a sincere gesture remains unmatched. We hope this story has brought a smile to your face and perhaps inspired you to reach out to someone in your own life with a token of appreciation. At Update X 24 Hours, we are committed to bringing you these moments of light and human connection from the world of entertainment, focusing on the stories that truly matter and the emotions that bind us all together. Your support means the world to us, and it is your passion for these artists that allows us to keep exploring these deeper, more meaningful perspectives. If you found this journey into the hearts of Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi as touching as we did, please do consider subscribing to our channel and joining our growing community. We would love to hear your thoughts on this encounter. How did it make you feel? And what other stories of sincerity would you like us to explore next? Thank you ever so much for spending your time with us, for your lovely comments, and for your continued loyalty to Update X 24 Hours. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we will continue to celebrate the beauty of the human spirit in all its forms. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and may your days be filled with many wonderful surprises of your own.